What is going on, you guys? How's everybody doing out there today? I am Gophxr, and here in today's video, I'm going to be showing you all this brand new high quality coca setup down here at the docks in Schedule 1. This thing is easy to set up, and it generates high quality product. Let's show y'all how to do this. Listed here are all the items you're going to need for this build. 24 suspension racks, 24 LED lights, 24 moisturizing pots, 8 cauldrons, 8 lab ovens, 2 brick presses, 10 lockers, 9 large shelves, and 1 bed. Alright, once you have everything that you need, go ahead and grab your suspension racks and your large shelves and head on into the warehouse. Start by placing 1 large shelf next to this beam, leave 2 spaces, and put 1 large shelf right there, put a large shelf next to that large shelf, leave 2 spaces, and put 1 large shelf next to that beam. Now put 1 large shelf in front of these 2 shelves right here. And then turn around and put 1 large shelf in the corner here and another large shelf in the corner over here. Now pull out your suspension racks and start under the staircase right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead over here and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, you're gonna put 4 along the staircase right here. Just make sure you leave a space. Count the spaces off. 1, 2, and then put 2 right here, and then 2 right next to it. 1, 2. Just make sure again that you're leaving this space in between. Go ahead and put 4 more on the other side over here. Make sure you're leaving the space. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. Now turn this way and you're gonna put 4 suspension racks right here. And you're gonna leave a space in between. And then 4 right here. It'll look just like that. And the last 2 shelves are going to be going in front of the suspension racks like this. One over here, like that. And another one over here, like that. Now take out your LED lights and put 1 underneath every single suspension rack. When you're done with the lights, go ahead and grab your moisturizing pots and put 1 underneath every single light. When you're done with the moisturizing pots, go ahead and grab your brick presses and you're gonna put 1 next to each one of these shelves right here. 1 on this side and 1 over here on this side. When you're done with the brick presses, go ahead and grab your cauldrons and your lab ovens and let's head on into the back part of the lab. Start by grabbing your cauldrons and you're gonna put 1 right here, 1 right next to it, 1 in front of the shelf, 1 right next to it, 1 in front of this shelf, and 1 right next to it. Now turn around and pull out your lab ovens. They're gonna go 2 spaces away. You can count them off. 1, 2. Place it down. Come over, place another one. Leave 2 spaces, 1, 2. Put another one down, put another one next to it. Leave 2 spaces, 1, 2. Put another one down, and another one right next to it. It'll look just like that. Now come around on this side of the lab ovens, and you're gonna put 1 cauldron right here along the wall, and then turn around and you're gonna put 1 lab oven right here next to this setup, right here. Now come around to the other side and do the same thing. Cauldron along the wall. And then turn around and complete the cycle right there with that lab oven. The room will look like this when you're done. Now that we're done setting up the lab, we've got to set up the automation within the lab. It's a very important process. It takes a little bit of time, so pay attention and make sure you don't skip anything. To get started, pull out your clipboard and walk over here and select 3 pots. Now press E to manage. Select seed, choose cocoa seed, choose additive, choose fertilizer, select destination, and walk back here and choose one of the cauldrons. Put your clipboard away and pull your clipboard back out and walk back over to the pots. Start by selecting the pot that you didn't select last time, and then walking over here and selecting 2 pots. Once you have 3 pots selected, press E to manage, select seed, choose coca seed, additive, fertilizer, destination, and then back here, choose a different cauldron. Put your clipboard away and pull your clipboard back out, and then walk back over here and select 3 more pots starting where you left off. 2 right here, and then 1 right here. Once you have 3 selected, press E to manage, select seed, choose the coca seed, select the additive and the fertilizer, select destination, and choose a new cauldron. Put your clipboard away and pull it back out, and come over here and start selecting pots where you left off. 1, 2, 3. Once you have 3 selected, press E to manage, select seed, choose cocoa seed, additive, fertilizer, destination, and walk back here and select this cauldron right here. Put your clipboard away, pull your clipboard back out, and now we gotta do the other side of the room. Starting with these 2 pots right here, select these 2, and then 1 in the back right here. Once you have 3 managed, press E to manage, and then select seed, choose cocoa seed, additive, fertilizer, destination, walk back here, and choose this cauldron right here. Put your clipboard away and pull your clipboard back out, and walk over here and select the last pot out of these 4. And then turn around and select these 2 pots right here. Once you have 3 pots selected, press E to manage, select seed, cocoa seed, additive, fertilizer, destination, and then go back here and select this cauldron right here. Put your clipboard away and pull it back out, and then walk back over here and select these 2 pots here, and then select this one right here. Once you have 3 pots selected, press E to manage, select seed, select cocoa seed, select additive, and then fertilizer, destination, and then choose this cauldron right here. Go ahead, put your clipboard away and pull it back out and select the last 3 pots. Once you have them selected, press E to manage, select seed, cocoa seed, additive, fertilizer, destination, and then walk back here and choose the very last cauldron. Now put your clipboard away and pull it back out, and we're gonna start on this cauldron right here. Press E to manage, choose destination, turn around, and select this lab oven. You're gonna do the same thing to every cauldron in the room. There's 8 of them. You're gonna select the lab oven right behind every single cauldron. Put your clipboard away in between each one so you don't screw up. Clipboard back out, E to manage, destination, lab oven. Once you're done with all 8 cauldrons, go ahead and pull out your clipboard, and we're gonna set the lab ovens. There's 4 on each side of the room. Go ahead and hold down Shift on your keyboard, select these 4 on this side of the room, and then when you have all 4 selected, press E to manage. Select destination, and then come over here and select this brick press. Put your clipboard away, pull your clipboard out, select E to manage the brick press, and then press destination and choose this shelf right here. Now we gotta do the same thing on the other side of the room. Pull out your clipboard, hold down Shift on your keyboard, select the 4 lab ovens on this side of the room, select E to manage, press destination, go over here and select the other brick press, put your clipboard away, pull your clipboard back out, press E to manage, select destination, and choose this shelf right here. Now that we're done setting up the automation in the lab, we've got to set up the filtration system for all of the shelves for the full automatic restocking. To get started, walk over here to this shelf, press E to access storage, and on the filter, go ahead and click it, click the whitelist, click add, and then scroll all the way up and select the blue soil. Do the same thing for this filter right next to it. Filter, add, blue soil. For the next one, click the filter, click the whitelist, click add, and then click the fertilizer. Do the same thing for these 2 right here. Filter, whitelist, add, fertilizer. Whitelist, add, fertilizer. And for the last 3, we're gonna add the coca seed to the filter. Go ahead, click the filter, whitelist, add, coca seed. Filter, whitelist, add, coca seed. One more time, filter, whitelist, add, coca seed. Once the filters look like that, that shelf is good to go. You have to repeat that same process on the other two botanist shelves. There's one on the back of this row right here, and the other one's right there. Blue soil on the top. Fertilizer on the right. And your coca seeds on the bottom left. Once your filters look good, your shelf's good to go. Now head back over here and do this last shelf. 2 for the blue soil. 3 for the fertilizer. And 3 for the coca seeds. If the filters are good, the shelf's good. Once you're done with the 3 botanist shelves, you gotta come to the back of the room and you have 4 shelves to do for the gasoline for the cauldrons. There's 1 right here, 2 right here, and another 1 right here. To get started, press E to access storage, click the filter, click whitelist, click add, and then scroll down until you find gasoline. Once you've selected gasoline, go up here and click these 3 dots right here, and then click on apply siblings. That'll make it so all 8 slots are the exact same. It'll save you a little bit of time. Go ahead, click done, and then do the other 3 shelves. Access storage, whitelist, add gasoline, and then apply siblings. Good to go. 2 more shelves to go. Access storage, whitelist, add gasoline, 3 dots, apply siblings. Good to go. 1 more shelf. Access storage, click here, whitelist, gasoline, 3 little dots, apply siblings, and you are good to go. Well, we've set up the coca lab, we've set up the automation in the lab, and we've set up the new filtration system in the automation. Now we have to hire employees to run the lab. For this build, you're gonna need to hire 3 botanists, 4 chemists, and 3 handlers. Once you've hired your employees, we gotta put down their lockers. Go ahead into the back of the warehouse and start right here along the wall. There's enough room for 9, just turn this way and put the last one right there. And your bed goes along the wall right here. Just like that. Once you're done putting down your lockers for your employees, go ahead and walk up to your first botanist to get started. Press E to manage, select locker, and run on back and select locker. Once you have a locker selected, choose supplies, and then come over here and select this shelf right here. And then select pots and drying racks, hold down shift on your keyboard, and choose the 8 pots that are right back here. When you're done, press escape on your keyboard, make sure your botanist clipboard looks like this, and you're good to go. Next, pull out your clipboard and walk up to your next botanist. Press E to manage, select locker, and go in the back and select another locker. Now select supplies, and then come into the middle of the room and select this supply rack right here. Now choose pots and drying racks and choose the pots right in front of it by holding down shift on your keyboard and selecting all 8 of them. Once all 8 are selected, press escape, double check your clipboard. If it looks good, your botanist is good. Now pull out your clipboard and walk up to your last botanist. Press E to manage, select locker, and go inside and select another locker. Now choose supplies and go to the other side of the room over here and select the last botanist supply rack. Now choose pots and drying racks, hold down shift on your keyboard and select these 8 pots over here. When you're done, press escape, double check the clipboard. If it's good, the botanist is good. Now pull out your clipboard and walk up to your first chemist. Press E to manage, select locker, and go inside and select a locker. Now choose assign stations and go over here and you're gonna select these 4 right here. 2 cauldrons and 2 lab ovens. Hold down shift on your keyboard so you can select them all at the same time. When you're done, press escape and double check the clipboard. If it looks good, the chemist is good. Now pull out your clipboard and walk up to your next chemist. Press E to manage, select locker, and go inside and select another locker. Now select assign stations and go over here and select these 4 stations over here. 2 lab ovens and 2 cauldrons. Make sure you hold down shift on your keyboard to make it easier. When you're done, press escape, double check the clipboard. Good to go. Next, pull out your clipboard and walk up to your third chemist. Press E to manage, select locker, go inside and select another locker. Now choose assign stations, come over here, you're gonna choose these two right here, and then these two on this side right here. Once you have 4 selected, press escape, double check the clipboard. If it looks good, your chemist is good to go. Now pull out your clipboard, walk up to your last chemist. Press E to manage, select locker, and go inside and select another locker. Now choose assign stations and come over here and you're gonna choose this one here, and then these last 2 right here. Once you have 4 selected, press escape, double check the clipboard. If it looks good, your chemist is good. Now that we're done with your chemist, go ahead and pull out your clipboard and walk up to your first handler. Press E to manage, select locker, and go inside and choose a locker. Now click add new 5 times. When you're done, click none, and then go outside and select the loading bay on the right-hand side. Then choose none, and choose the loading bay one more time. Now next to loading dock, choose none, and go inside and choose this shelf right here. And then next to loading dock, choose none, and choose this shelf right here. Now choose none, select this shelf right here, select none, and walk back here and select this cauldron. Now select none, come over here, select this shelf, and then select none and choose this cauldron. Now select none, choose this shelf again, select none, and then choose this cauldron. Once your handler's clipboard looks like this, they're good to go. Now pull out your clipboard and walk up to your next handler. Press E to manage, select locker, and go in the back and choose a locker. Now choose assign station, and then come over here and select a brick press. Now select add new 5 times. Select none, come over here and select the same loading bay. Choose none, choose loading bay. Next to loading dock, choose none, come over on this side of the room and select this shelf right here. Then under loading dock, next to none, select it and choose this shelf right here. Now select none, choose this shelf, and then select none, and then walk back here and choose this cauldron. Select none, come over here, select this shelf, choose none, choose this cauldron, select none, choose this shelf, select none, and then choose this cauldron. Once this handler's clipboard looks like this, they're good to go. Now pull out your clipboard and walk up to your last handler. Press E to manage, select locker, and go inside and choose the last locker. Select assign stations and go to the other side of the room and select the other brick press. Now select add new 5 times. Now select none, go outside, and select loading bay number 1. Now none, loading bay again, none, loading bay again. Next to these loading bays, select none, and then go select the botanist shelves. 1 here, none, botanist shelf here, none, botanist shelf right here. And then on none, come over here, select this shelf here, and select none and select the cauldron in front of it. And then on the other side of the room, select none, this shelf right here, select none, and this cauldron right there. Once this handler's clipboard looks like this, they're good to go. When you're done setting up all of the employees with their job roles, it's time to stock the shelves. To get this thing started, you're gonna need 90 coca seeds, 90 fertilizer, 640 gasoline, and 60 bags of blue soil. Once you have everything you need, start stocking up your gasoline back here. Start with this shelf right here. There's 4 shelves that are gonna be taking gasoline, and they're all in the back of the room here. 2 on this side and 2 on this side. Once you're done stocking up the gasoline shelves, go ahead and stock the botanist shelves. Remember to put the soil where the soil's supposed to go, the fertilizer where the fertilizer's supposed to go, and the coca seeds where the coca seeds are supposed to go. You've set the filters earlier. Well, we set up the lab, we've set up the automation in the lab, we've hired employees, we've set the employees up with job roles, we've stocked the shelves, and there's only one thing left to do. Go ahead back here and throw some money in these lockers, and the workers will immediately get to work. As you can see, everybody immediately gets to work. Well, that's it, everybody. It's as easy as that to set up the new Coca lab down here at the docks. If this video helped you out at all, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. We'll see y'all next time. And remember, don't be toxic. Spread positivity.